What's up, man? It's 2Sneaky, man. And we back with another sneaky video, you feel me? Back with another body cam film, man. Boom. Yeah, back with another body cam. And we go back to back like always. We stream every day. And we drop on at least one of the channels every day. Or all of the channels. You feel me? Make sure y'all boys get at me at Mr. 2Sneaky and that 2Sneaky. And let's get straight into it.
That camera captured her.
Did you see the video?
It made me sick to my stomach. She's not the person you thought she was if she's doing this to the dog.
What's going on here?
It was a warm spring day in Tampa, Florida, when the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office responded to a disturbing 911 call. The caller claims to have video evidence.
It's always Florida, fool. It's always Florida and Wisconsin. Both of them. Every single time.
Family's beloved 9-year-old Siberian Husky Maya being subjected to unimaginable cruelty. Little did they know this video would become the key to uncovering a pattern of hidden violence far more extensive than anyone could have imagined. Most of the following footage has never been seen before. As officers rush to the scene, they're immediately greeted by Kimberly, who is the owner of the house and the pet.
Who all's inside?
Oh my God. It's my son's girlfriend. He's my kid.
The footage here is censored.
What the freak? The son's girlfriend. Oh, she getting beat up before the crackers come. Why you touching my dog? What?
For privacy purposes, but Officer Orndorff's police report states that he follows Kimberly into the residence and discovers a truly disheartening scene. Inside, they find the dog Maya lying almost impaired on the floor. Upon examination, it is discovered that she has a laceration on her forehead, one dilated pupil, and is extremely sensitive to touch across her head and back. Kimberly informs the officer that Maya started showing multiple unexplainable injuries after her son's girlfriend Elizabeth moved in with them in August 2022. Kimberly shows Officer Orndorff the footage she captured of Elizabeth violently attacking Maya. The video evidence is so disturbing that the officer turns the phone off after watching only for a few seconds and places Elizabeth under arrest.
Can I have somebody call my boyfriend, please?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You can call whoever from the jail.
I don't know his phone number. I use everything on speed dial. Sorry.
Actually, yeah, it is this side.
The severity of her actions seem to escape her entirely as she has other concerns on her mind.
If I am released, do you know what time I would be released? I have testing tomorrow.
I don't know. Have a seat.
After placing Elizabeth in the back of the patrol vehicle, Officer Worster and Officer Galarza arrive to aid in the investigation. The violence that the dog...
Fool, you beat the dog for no reason. The dog wasn't attacking you or nothing. I feel like this is a legit reason to go to jail. You attack the dog for no... That's like attacking a person for no reason at this point. Like, for no reason.
Ewart is not lost on them, but the full extent of this atrocity is yet to be seen.
Dog okay?
Dog's going to the vet. He got hit in the head repeatedly with a mallet.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
What? They know what vet they're going to?
Yeah, Baycrest right here.
Repeatedly.
Do you want to do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you follow her over there and
See what's wrong?
see what's wrong and get the medical records, because this is not the first time it's happened, but she installed cameras to catch it because the dog started having head injuries with no explanation.
Ridiculous, man. What's wrong with people?
Based on the medical records, Maya's first unexplained injury occurred that month on August 26th with a torn toenail. The vet notes that this initially doesn't seem suspicious, as it could have been caused by playing. However, concerns begin to grow as time passes. Maya returns 6 months later on February 2nd with another torn toenail, and her injuries only escalate from there. In March, she returns with a fresh puncture wound on her head and another broken toenail. At this point, the vet brings up the possibility of violence in the household to Kimberly. Officer Orndorff returns to Elizabeth to read her Miranda rights, but her focus is directed elsewhere.
I'm not going to be able to make an impact on my exam, obviously.
If your exam's today, no.
No, my exam is tomorrow. I have testing all week.
You could bond out. You're going to have a bond.
As of right now, I don't know if she's pressing charges. I assume so.
Okay, well, before...
Who not for the press charges? Who not? Who not? That's like attacking someone's son for no reason. At this point, that's like attacking your boyfriend, little brother. That's like attacking your boyfriend, little sister every day in her house. Terrorizing a dog for what? You too big for that.
He continues, I just need to know, are you willing to answer questions or make a statement without an attorney being present?
I'd rather have an attorney be present.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you share that bedroom with your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to...
Just see
It's
the
in
portion.
the room.
Okay.
You wanted me to get it out once it locks up.
Okay. Well, I have to get a waiver of search, otherwise I'm going to write a search warrant.
Okay.
The only thing I am going to ask you is if you would consent to a search of your bedroom to retrieve the mallet. That's all I'm looking for.
Mallet's behind the door.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm not asking you to answer anything. Just yes or no. Do you consent to a search of the room to retrieve the mallet?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay.
On April 6th, 8 months after Elizabeth moved in, Maya returns with a laceration on her head so deep that it extends to the skull and requires 6 stitches. Then, a week later, Maya returns limping as the vet notes she has decreased extension of her neck and pain in the scapular region on the left side. This is when he recommends setting up.
You beating the dog for no reason. What you doing? I get if the dog attacking you every day, then yeah, I'm standing up for myself at that point. But the dog just be sitting there, you just backslapping him for no reason with the mallet.
Camera at home to capture the suspected assaults. Before continuing his investigation, Officer Orndorff sits in the vehicle with Elizabeth to work on his computer, and what she says in her defense is nothing short of appalling.
Yes, ma'am.
Their dog bit me earlier this year. She told me that if I pressed charges against her, she was going to have her son break up with me.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I can't talk to you without an attorney present because you said you want an attorney, okay?
Exactly.
So
and look, let's get this clear. If she said that, why wouldn't she just kick you out? It's not even your house. Like, if the dog bit you and she said that, she could have just kicked you out. Like, I'm gonna only threaten one thing. I would have threatened I'm gonna kick you out too. I think she lying.
talk to you about any of this anymore.
As Officer Work. As Officer Worster attempts to help Maya into the vehicle to bring her to the vet's clinic, she quickly revolts in response. There's no telling the full extent of the damage done to her body, but what investigators uncover later will paint a harrowing picture. Soon, an animal control unit officer arrives on the scene, stepping in to help Maya into the vehicle.
Yeah, wait, she's here now and she's...
I'm gonna help you get into the car, okay? So come down a second.
Oh, yeah, she's heard all. What we see in the video.
I have a muzzle. We're gonna put a muzzle on her. Okay, so she doesn't bite us.
All right.
I'll get you into the vehicle. Perfect. One of us is gonna likely go with you.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
While they wait for help, Kimberly raises concerns about the consequences of Elizabeth's actions.
This is like, regardless if I press charges.
She's going to jail no matter what.
She's under arrest, ma'am.
No, but I'm saying, my son's like, well, you gotta not press charges. You don't know the whole story yet.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no. There's no, we're beyond that.
You saw that video.
There is, you can't make that decision for the dog.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
you saw that video.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just, yeah, you'll get over it. You guys, well, I'm sorry. I'm her voice and her mom. And
Yeah, when it comes to children and animals,
But when she said that
you don't have the
she
choice to
growled
not
at her yesterday,
press charges.
it's so like her parents might show up and cause a huge scene. Then I'm just gonna call y'all again, right?
You call us?
Okay.
Call us, yeah. How long has she been living here with you guys?
Too damn long. 9 months.
Might have to figure something out with that too.
Oh no, she's not coming back. No, I mean she moved in August. 2 weeks later, I was in the hospital with GI bleeding. I'm healthy. And then September was the hurricane. October, I was back in the hospital again. And the next thing you know, Maya, her toenails. Oh, she pulled a toenail out. Dogs don't just pull those out. She's had 4 toenails pulled out.
That's ridiculous.
On the other hand, Officer Orndorff takes the opportunity.
And what you doing with her toenails? You just pulling them out doing what? Torturing her? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what you doing? You just pulling them out? Yeah, you on that weird jump, my boy. Take her in.
To fill in the animal control officers with the case details.
God, I don't have a muzzle.
Oh, that's okay. So what happened is, this is Mom. Mom lives here with her adult son. Adult son's girlfriend, who's also an adult, lives here as well. The girlfriend doesn't like the dog. And today she put a leash around its neck, was pulling it tight, and then repeatedly hit the dog in the head with a rubber mallet. On video.
The officer's face says it all. Now that Maya has the assistance she needs, officers move to retrieve the mallet from the house.
She's nice.
That's
She's
okay. I'll put the muzzle on.
I don't have a muzzle.
Oh.
Ma'am, I'm going to go inside and get the mallet if that's okay.
Yeah, I already locked the door though. Hold on.
She locked the door, so.
Yes. Maya. It's okay, Maya. It's okay, girl.
You don't put an accident and bite us.
No, just let me do it, because if she bites you, then we're in a whole other different ballpark.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah. I just need help to, can you get her front end? Come on, baby.
She's paying all over because she was.
Well, you've seen how many,
Yeah.
she was hitting her with a mallet all over. Come on, girl. Come on. I just need like her,
As the officers watch Maya struggle to get into the vehicle, they can't shake the revolting video from their minds.
Let her out, man. That's disturbing, man.
It made me sick to my stomach watching the video.
Soon enough, Officer Orndorff retrieves the mallet that was hidden behind the bedroom door in a brown paper bag. Kimberly hastily leaves with Maya for the vet, and Officer Worster follows suit. A short while after, Kimberly's son and Elizabeth's boyfriend Austin arrives, unprepared for the chilling revelation awaiting him.
We already got the mallet, so she gave us permission to go get it. So we don't need to go in your room.
Okay, is there a way I can talk to him?
Yeah, can you lower the window?
What happened?
Unwilling to speak any further, Elizabeth shuts Austin out, leaving him with more questions than answers. Thankfully, the officers are more than willing to fill him in.
Yeah,
But the
fool. Yeah, bitch, you trying to leave me with blanks? Man, you trying to leave me with, yeah, I hit him with the mallet, ooh, like that. And your mom called the police. But you skipping over the subjects. You skipping some. We need to hear everything. You skip so much details, it's a shame. My boy is concerned. Show him the video.
remains. Can he handle what his partner did to his beloved pet?
What's the situation with your girlfriend and the dog?
Really, the dog would kind of isolate herself from her, but not. I mean, there's never been like, there's never been an incident like this. The dog's really skittish, and then she used to kind of scare the dog whenever she had first moved over, and then she stopped because she realized how the dog was, and then there was.
She would scare the dog on purpose?
As a joke.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin appears to be in the dark about what's truly been going on behind closed doors. He never suspected the horrifying secrets that were being kept from him.
And look how she grabbed the mallet and just looked at it. Like that bit was a masterpiece. She looked at that bit like that bit was a masterpiece.
never suspected the horrifying secrets that were being kept from him.
I don't know, sometime fall last year, the dog had bit her because the dog had got scared because she had dropped the pan. And then she went to go pet the dog or apologize at the time. And then I guess she bit the dog bit her.
Where at on her body?
On her thumb.
Okay, so it was nothing serious?
Nothing serious. Like, she ended up having to go get checked out, but I mean, it wasn't nothing like crazy.
Did she need stitches or anything?
She did end up having to get her nail popped off just because of the swelling and stuff like that. It was because she got it right on the nail.
Okay.
The bed. I mean, outside of that, ever since then, they've just kind of like kept their, you know,
like this
ways from each other, I guess you could say, or however you know it is.
Okay.
I guess these two females is beefing. 2 Yeah, I guess I gotta keep them isolated. You feel me?
You ever seen Elizabeth hit the dog?
No.
Okay.
Having heard Austin's side of the story, officers reveal the brutal reality of the horrors Elizabeth has inflicted.
Did you know your mom put up cameras in the living room?
Yes.
Okay. That camera captured her beating the dog repeatedly with a mallet.
Repeatedly, like how many times?
Multiple. I can tell you, as your mom was showing it to me, after the 5th or 6th one, I told her that was enough, and I just went straight to the bedroom and asked her to come out to speak with me. So I'm going to have to watch it again, see how many exactly.
Investigators later obtained the text messages exchanged between Elizabeth and her boyfriend Austin during the time of this crime. At 2:04 p.m., he messages her saying, "Your computer is in the little open area in my desk." This message is received at the start of Elizabeth committing the heinous act. She replies to Austin with an eerie message an hour later at 3:04 p.m. saying, "Sorry, amor, I left my phone in my bag while I showered. I took a scalding hot shower. Felt nice."
Where does she beat the dog at?
She is a lie. Why you lie like that? Like you, like she did do technically, I guess, attempted. You feel me? On an animal, but look, she had like she called the body, and she had to like I don't know, fool. Like she had like this bitch was a real deal.
In the head, I'm not sure where else, but definitely the head. Dog had a gash above its eye. I mean, that alone could have killed the dog. That dog's hurt.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
Yeah, she's being arrested on felony charges, and those charges will not be dropped. It's not up to your mom. It's kind of like domestic. When it comes to children and pets,
yeah,
it's kind of like domestic.
No, I understand. People
don't have a choice whether they want to press charges or not.
This whole thing is just like
the state picks up the charges. No, I'm just saying.
This whole situation, I'm just like kind of shocked.
How long you been dating Elizabeth?
Literally this month's 5 years.
I'm sure it's hard.
Making sense now.
Crazy. I know it's hard. Oh, you said this month 5 years. Yeah, I know it's hard. You feel me? He had to say it with his chest. I know it's hard. You feel me? I know what you've been through. I know what you're going through. Just pull through. You feel me?
It's hard for you to think, she's not the person you thought she was if she's doing this to the dog. Well, she's going to be at Orient Road Jail. Okay. Just so you know, because the dog resides here, the judge is probably going to say that she can't come back here.
Yeah.
So that's just to make sure that the dog stays safe.
As the officers conclude their conversation with Austin, tension lingers as uncertainty looms over Maya's fate. Over at the vet clinic, Maya undergoes a complete physical analysis, revealing injuries even more horrific than anyone could have imagined. Maya sustained 2 skull fractures and an orbital fracture. She also had numerous fractures to her ribs and spine, which had recently started to heal but were refractured during this recent attack. These findings confirm that Maya had been severely physically assaulted even before the incident captured on camera. While progress has been made, their troubles are far from over. As Officer San Juan from Hillsborough County Animal Control shares some concerning news to the vet.
So I just got phone my sergeant because of the fact that we've got repeated incidents, and realistically, if this woman bails out of jail and tries to go back to the house, she's a legal tenant in the house, nobody can stop her. I have to confiscate the dog. So the dog's got to come with me. I realize you started some work already, and she's going to go to an emergency clinic tonight.
The vet also noted that due to the fractures on her face, another kick or strike to the head could potentially have killed Maya, as the impact could have driven the bone into her brain.
So once Maya is stable, she could go back home with mom.
Most likely.
So it's like, because if she doesn't know that definitive, she's not turning her over. She needs to go to not just a random kennel.
Yep, oh, absolutely.
So if it comes down to it, she can come here and board.
Okay.
Officer Orndorff later reports that after meeting with Kimberly and Maya again, he learns Maya is now permanently blind in her left eye as a direct result of the severe...
She out here, what she was... Fool. If this was a person, that boy would have... That person would have been like a vegetable. Or would have died, fool. Yeah, she tripping. We gotta take her down. This hoe is admitted to us as society.
Trauma sustained during the attack. Kimberly also shares a disturbing theory with him that Elizabeth's motive for torturing Maya stems from jealousy over the attention Austin gives the dog. This theory is further supported when Officer Orndorff discovers that the attack occurred on Maya's 9th birthday. Despite the heartbreak and trauma of the situation, Maya's family finds some relief as justice is served just 9 days later on May 10th. Elizabeth James was charged with 4 second-degree felony counts of aggravated cruelty to animals with a weapon and 6 third-degree felony counts of aggravated cruelty to animals, torture, or torment. She was found guilty on all 10 counts on May 10, 2023, and sentenced to 5 years and 8 months in Florida State Prison, followed by 3 years of probation. Additionally, she's permanently banned from owning animals and is required to complete anger management classes. Following the incident, Austin broke up with Elizabeth and denied ever knowing about any assault taking place in the household. As for Maya, it was reported that she made a full recovery and was reunited with Kimberly and Austin. A final happy ending to...
Yeah, man, that girl was tripping, man. That girl was tripping. How long y'all been together? Y'all was together for 5 years? Alright. She getting 5 years. He talking about nigga old hood. Old hood. She wanna play too much. She wanna play too much. Look, you see how he knew about the cameras. She didn't know about the cameras. If she knew about the cameras, she would not do that. He knew that girl was crazy. That's why he didn't tell her. His mom was like, nah, don't tell her about the cameras. He would have told her about the cameras if he didn't think she was crazy. She knew, he knew something was wrong with her. He knew that. He ain't finna try to lie to us. He knew something was wrong with her, man. He knew that girl hit that dog before. Why he lied like that? But nah, man. This right here gonna be on Mr. 2. Nah, I'm gonna put this one on 2Sneaky, you feel me? But it gonna get dropped no matter what, though. But make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And let's get it, man. And it's 2Sneaky, man. And we in and we out with it. Let's go.